Hey, what's up, you guys? DJMama here, and we're here to cover our week 3 or 4. Is this 3 or 4? I think this is 3 of the UBuns draft server, the reduced Ubers draft. So here is what we have here. SiMaker has a very threatening team. Kieran Black and Zamazenta being his first two picks are scary. So it's a little intimidating. We got Cinderace here, Flygon, Primarina, Deoxys, Gastrodon, Arcanine, Hitmontop, Gardevoir, and the most threatening threat on his team, Grimer Alola. Why is this the same amount of points as Shiinotic? I don't know. Is what it is. So, what have we brought here? I see a lot of things that need to deal with Kieran Black, even the Deoxys, and maybe even take hits from the Gardevoir. So my immediate thought was Golden Go. Golden Go with Nasty Plot Recover, Flash Cannon, Shadow Ball. I'm never really changing this moveset, am I? Has a lot of investment, has some speed. It's a kind of def with some speed just to outspeed no speed Gardevoir, I guess. Uh, but yeah, here's what it is. I wanted to hit hard. Flash cannon this, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon or Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon or Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon. That's what I saw with this non. So I'm like, all right, let's do it, and gave him some lefty so he can recover a little more. And of course, the start of the show, Tera Poison, uh, Sneasler with a scarf. So I'm like, I look at this team. If things got out of hand, like a setup Kieran Black with like Scale Shot, uh, maybe a Trailblaze Cinderace would be a little scary. Uh, I decided, you know what, my fastest mind is going to hold this Choice Scarf. And then Jolly, just to outspeed all his speedy threats. I can put them in range with something in the back, and then come in with either Dire Claw, U-Turn, Close Combat, or I can switcheroo one of his big defensive walls like Deoxys D, Gastro, maybe not Primo. Primo would not really come in on a Sneasler. But yeah, that's the Sneasler set. Oop, where'd he go? There you go. Uh, so next up we have Rat Tight, our Ogerpon Cornerstone with Taunt, Knockoff, Ivy Cudgel, and Spikes. So this is our this is mostly going to be our lead. It beats Deoxys with this like Taunt Knockoff. It can deal with Gastrodon, just kind of scares it out with Ivy Cudgel. Even though it's not, I don't have a Grass move, but I'm like, you don't want to deal with me, do you? I know you don't. And then it's fast. It's just like it's just gonna be 252, 252, just outspeed what it needs to, and then hopefully leave when Zamazenta shows up. So speaking of dealing with Zamazenta, we have Lele. So Psych Surge, Calm Mind, Dragon Kiss, Moonblast, and Grass Knot for the Gastrodon. If this sets up enough, I think it could just take over the game. Uh, it's just max defense, so I want to come in and take hits from like Zamazenta, who's maybe Crunch. I can take that for free. All right, next up, our Terra Steel, Kumashrumo, Shiinotic, 252, 252, max defense buddies. Max defense by fairies. Spore, strength out, leech seed, moonblast. Nothing's really changed. We got effect spore with some lefties. And then we have Terra Steel specifically just for Kieran Black if it decides to come in on us and click Dragon or Ice move. So I'll be ready for that. And we have max speed, max special attack, Dialga Origin with Flash Cannon, Draco Meteor, Earth Power, and HP Grass for the Gastrodon specifically. Even though I probably know it shouldn't be taking Draco Meteors, the HP Grass is specifically there for Gastro and Prima, I think. So that's the team. Oh, well, let's get into the lovely battle. All right, pretty much what I expected in ring: KB, Zamahiro, Hitmontop, Deoxys, Prima, and Cinderace. So let's see what happens here. Let's have fun. We're gonna start with, of course, our buddy Ogerpon Cornerstone into Deoxys D. I'm like, all right, let's see if he's Mental Herb. I'm gonna taunt him off rip, see what he does first. He goes for the Stealth Rock. and then immediately decides to go into the Hitmontop. I'm gonna go for knockoff. Seems like the freest knockoff of my life besides for the Zamazenta. So knockoff gets rid of the assault vest. Oh, he was trying to take some special attacks. I see. So I think I switch out and go right for Goldengo as he goes for Earthquake. I'm like, oh no, my Goldengo and my lack of defense help. I can recover up on something else, but this is a little rough. So got some lefties recovery here. I'm going right for Shinotic. My max defense Shinotic should take this on fairly well. Goes for Earthquake, does literally nothing. Goes for triple axle here. I'm like, oh, 11, 23. Ooh, 32 is a lot. And then go right for Strength Staff, however, and I get that all back. Give me it back. And then comes the Oxys D again. So I go for the Leech Seed. Give me some health, please. I would like that. And go right back to Overground Cornerstone, and then the rocks are put up. As you see, I didn't bring my spinners, so it is what it is. And then in comes Zamazenta. Go as I throw up my spikes. I'm going right for Shinotic again. What I can take either a steel or a fighting move, obviously. So he goes for Ice Fang. 33 is not a lot. You have some physical attack investment. Not enough though. Then in comes Hitmontop. You can try to triple axle me, but I think I go for Shank Sap immediately. Like, give me that back. And then Earthquake does nothing. As I go for the Moonblast. Look at that it does with no investment. Crazy. Alright, Hitmontop. He goes for the Rapid Spin to get rid of the spikes. I can send it up later if I need to, but in comes this Moonblast, and first blood goes to us on the Hitmontop. In comes Prima. So he's seen 3 of my moves. He might think I have a grass move, but he's like, it's probably Spore. So he's gonna read me out here. I'm just gonna go Tapu Lele and see what could happen here. As they set up the Psychic Surge, goes our Ice Beam. It does 28. I'm like, oh, you kind of invested, not fully, but you have some investments. And then left the Hyper Voice. It's a Water Hyper Voice. I'll go for Moonblast here. I should live the next hit, but he goes for Haze. I'm like, questionable. Go for the Moonblast here. I can't like turn down like this Moonblast damage, but the crit Moonblast. There goes my Lele. That's unfortunate, but I still think I'm fine here. I think I go right for. You know who I'm going for. I'm going right for Sneasler. This immediately threatens Dire Claw. If he wants Jet for damage, that's kind of nice. But he's lefties, right? Yeah, he's lefties. I don't see all 4 of his moves. Ice Beam, Hyper Voice, Haze, Moonblast. I kind of thought he would preserve this, so I made this U-turn play. Doesn't kill, but we get the Poison Touch off, which is nice. And in comes Shinotic, who has to take a hit here. 18% is not bad. And then we're just being whittled down. Go for the Ice Beam. Does not do enough. Then I go for Moonblast. So the Shinotic looking like it's going to go down soon. In comes Cinderace. So I'm like, oh, goody. Well, my Tera Steel does nothing if he just clicks Pyro Ball. So I'm like, I think I just have to let it go. And then I can switch into either Ogerpon or Sneasler. So I said, alright, hit me with it. Let's see what you got. Pyro Ball, it misses. Oh, huge. As I go for the Strength Sap. It's like, it was my only play if he went for a move that missed. So and then U-turn in, goes for the Bug, and he gets poisoned off with Spec Spore. What a turn. Misses the Pyro Ball. I get to back to full health with Strength Sap. And should not. And then he goes for U-turn next turn. And he gets poisoned, which whittles down Cinderella enough for me. And in comes Deoxys. I'm like, I Spore immediately after, because I'm like, oh, this is great. So I'm going to take advantage of this Sleeping Deoxys. I'm going to Leech Seed him up, get my full health back, and then I'm going to head out to Goldengo to get some healing off this Deoxys, who's not doing a thing. So I get my healing back, I get a lot. I go for his Shadow Ball here for raw. I'm like, okay, I wonder what this Zama does to me. So he goes for Iron Defense. I'm like, okay, sure. You can't body press me, so I'm alright. Goes for Ice Fang, which does nothing. I'm like, I'll take it. I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball again. Looking at about 4% and -1 split def, I'm like, alright, I can recover off, or I can do one of many things. As I decide to recover here up in his face, go to 100, and then, man, it's so surprising how fast Zama is. It's great. Gets back to almost full. Cinderace comes in. I'm expecting Pyro Ball. I'm looking at what my Pyro Ball switch in is. So I'm like, do I just let him go down here? I think I can still deal with Kyurem Black, so I think I preserve him and go Ogerpon here. So Ogerpon's gonna take a Pyro Ball. It actually took it well. 77's not bad, and it wears down to Poison. Goes for U-turn. Does that kill? Yes, it does. Down goes Ogerpon. In comes the still sleeping Deoxys. So I think this is where I go Bingo again. We're gonna go Shadow Ball here. Doesn't Oko. Rough. He could Stealth Rock again, is what it is. And then next Shadow Ball should do it. Cool, I'll take it. And what comes in? The Cinderace. So after I was calculating my Scarf, Reinhardt, my Sneasler, Scarf CC does at least 75 to 80. So depending on how this poison turn goes, I think I kind of just win with just Scarf CC out from here. So Pyro Ball takes out Eldritch. Sorry to go, my friend, but this is in range of close combat. So Sneasler comes in, CC, and then Black finally. He has like 1% chance to live this. It's like 99.7 if he lives this. Doing the calc I was doing, maybe it had some more investment. I don't know, but let's see how much investment you have to live a CC. So, whap. Nothing. So we take it full. And that's GG's. We have won. We are now 2-1, I believe. Yeah, this is game 3, or the week 3. So, hope you guys enjoyed. You didn't really get to see much of Dialga Origin. I was saving it in the back because he might live either the Pyro Ball or the Kyurem if need be. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.